Hello, Liberty North. Welcome back to KNET. We hope you guys had a great long weekend. I'm Megan Hammond.
And I'm Jay Lewis. I hope you all really did enjoy the 3-day weekend with the football game and Labor Day, all the good stuff, boating. I hope you all did some of that.
Very, very busy weekend. Your KNET News starts now.
This is your emergency broadcast system. Your KNET News starts now.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10, 10, 10,
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For those of you guys who missed pictures during enrollment, please retakes. They will be on the 4th. Don't forget them. Reed will be here from 7:30 until the end of 4th hour. Really, if you did miss them, make sure you find time to get them, because if not, you won't have a picture yearbook.
And that just ruins the yearbook aesthetic. So make sure you guys go down and get your picture.
Get your picture.
And then finally, for students who do not have reliable access to the internet at home, LPS is partnering with Sprint to give hotspots to these students. And for those of you who'd like to be a part of this program, please contact Dr. Allen or Miss Megan Mallams. And now we're going to head over to John. I know that there's a lot of new teachers around North this year. Do you by chance have any?
I don't have any, but one of my coaches is now a teacher, and I really don't know how to feel about that.
I know that I haven't had any either, but I've heard a lot of good experiences with them. Let's head over to John with some new administration.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm John Harris, and I'm here with Mr. McCoy, a new assistant principal here at North. So, how many years have you been teaching so far?
This is my 12th year in education altogether.
So, what school did you come from before you came here at North?
I spent a lot of time at Oak Park High School. I taught up in Excelsior Springs for a couple years, but most of my time was at Oak Park.
So, how's your transition been from Oak to North so far?
It's been great. It's been just a new experience and a lot of really interesting things, such as being on KNET right now. It's been cool.
So, have you had any favorite things here at North so far?
I think so far it's just been getting to know all the kids, all the teachers. It's just been a blast. There's just some really great stuff happening here, and it feels very cool to be a part of what's going on.
Do you have a favorite hobby outside of school?
I play the drums. I used to play some drums and some rock and roll bands and stuff like that, and so I still get out and do that every now and again.
Do you have a certain genre of music you like?
I do a lot of rock and do some jazz and kind of just whatever's going on at the time.
Well, thank you so much for coming in, Mr. McCoy. Speaking of new teachers, guys, Drake takes us in a video to meet some of the newest teachers here at North.
There's a lot of new faces at Liberty North. Let's go meet a few of them.
Cy Musser. Went to Missouri Western State University. I played basketball there, which led me into a career in physical education and coaching basketball. This year I'll be overseeing the online learning, and I am going to be the head boys basketball coach here at Liberty North.
I'm Mr. Becker. I teach high school math here. I'll be doing Algebra 2 and then Geometry PLP. I went to Truman State University where I got my bachelor's in math and then also my master's, and then I'm helping out with student council here a little bit, but then also whatever else needs to be here happening here at Liberty North.
My name is Warren Bennett II, and I am what they call a safety monitor / hall monitor. Basically, I police the halls and check all the restrooms, make sure all the doors are locked, and try to keep the campus secure. Absolutely, I appreciate it. As I stated, my name is Warren Bennett II, and from Raytown, Raytown, Missouri. I'm a lifer. I went to Raytown School Districts my whole life. Went to elementary there and then went to Raytown South Middle School and graduated from Raytown South High School. After high school, I attended college at Missouri Valley and Missouri Western, where I played a little college football.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Katie Fisher, and I am new to the LMC this year. I grew up in Iowa, and I went to the University of Northern Iowa for my undergrad, and then went to UCM for a master's degree in library science. I am just looking forward to getting to know all of the students here and bringing some technology into the library and just having a great year.
Yes, my name is Dr. Lee Allen. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, a graduate of Lincoln College Preparatory Academy High School. I received my engineering degree from Virginia State University, my master's and specialist in administration from the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and my doctorate degree from the University of Kansas. Go Jayhawks. Some of the things that I'll be working with here, I'll be working with the Stuco organization. I'll also be working with A+, North Nation Station. I'll be working with sports marketing, so I'll be working with Mr. Bob Cornell. But most importantly, I'll be working with the students of Liberty North.
I know we had a great game on Friday. On the broadcasting side of things, it was very busy as we were all like kind of learning how to do new things. I know I showed up to help clean up our technical equipment. It was very busy, but from what I heard, it was a great game.
It was a really fun, energetic game. The student section was overflowing. We had people everywhere going crazy. We ended up winning, so I mean, good game all in all. Let's head over to Elena and Michael to get some of the highlights on that game.
Good morning, North Nation. I'm Michael Schwalm.
And I'm Landon Gorton. We are back from the long weekend to bring you your North Nation Daily Sports Report. On Friday, the women's varsity tennis team headed to Springfield for their Kickapoo invite, coming away 1-1 in the Invitational. They got a nice long weekend to rest before they and JV play at home tonight against Kearney at 4 o'clock.
Varsity softball will head over to St. Teresa's at 5 today, while JV and C team will go to Lee Summit for a tournament at 5:30. Good luck, ladies. Men's soccer is at Harrisonville tonight, and at 6 they will take on the Wildcats. Finally, football had an edge-of-your-seat game on Friday night, but pulled away with a 23-21 victory over the Broncos.
It was definitely a tense game, though I don't know how much saying the student section did. They were hyped all night, and that definitely paid off in the fourth quarter win.
We'll head over to Cole's Corner, but first, let's take a look at some of the students who predicted about last Friday's game.
Excited. Really wanted to come out to a football game tonight, and really just happy to really take a picture tonight. I feel good. Yeah, I feel good too.
I'm feeling really good. I think it's gonna be a great game. We're all gonna have a lot of fun. Who are you hoping that wins? Us, of course. Liberty North. Who are you hoping to win? North.
Eagles, baby! You know what I'm saying?
Who are you hoping to win?
North, obviously.
Liberty North, of course.
What's up, North Nation? Welcome back to another installment of Cole's Corner, and I'm Colin Masters. Last video, the guys from the last video really had a good bearing on how the game last Friday went. And I had the awesome privilege of commentating last week's contest on ESPN3, and while there were a few hiccups here and there, overall we definitely had the best production in the Northland. That mostly had to do with how well the game actually went. It was an awesome battle between two powerful offenses in the Broncos and the Eagles. It was a tight game throughout, with the Eagles just trailing by 4 at the half. LNHS seemed to have the game pretty wrapped up until it came down to the last play at the end of the game for the Eagles to prevail in a 23-21 victory to open up the season. It was an awesome win for North Nation because Lee Summit North was ranked top 5 in the state, so starting out strong should be a great momentum boost for the boys going up against Truman this Friday. From the corner, I'm Colin Masters, back up to Elena and Michael.
Thanks. Cross country headed over to Staley bright and early on Saturday for the Northland Challenge. A lot of athletes got to push themselves and set goals for the rest of the season. It showed some great dedication on the part of the Eagles.
Women's golf is also taking on the Falcons in a quad today against Staley, Liberty, and St. Joe Central. They'll be at the Staley Farms Golf Course today at 3:30, and they'll take on the Falcons again tomorrow at the Liberty Hills Golf Course. Volleyball is here at home tonight against Lee Summit North. JV plays at 5:30 and varsity come on at 6:30, so come out and support your girls.
And remember to bring a toy for the Synergy Toy Drive and to dress up for the game's theme, Whiteout. This has been your North Nation Sports Report. I'm Michael Schwalm.
And I'm Landon Gorton. We'll see you tomorrow. Now back to the front.
They want to stop our vibe, and
For bringing us back with that.